You are a story waiting to be told. One of the critical ingredients of building a personal brand is excellence. Is the ability to be successful in what you do. It's the ability to be the best in what you do. It's the ability to be the best that you can be. How do you do that? Well, the only way that you can be the best that you can be is to end up doing what you're passionate about. What is my passion? What is it that brings a smile to my face? What is it that I enjoy doing? What is it that I wake up every morning wanting to do? I can hardly wait for the day to start. And the clock, it just seems to freeze in time. Recently traveling on an aircraft with a fellow passenger, the middle seat was empty, and there was a young lady of about early 20s, and she was sitting next to me. We got talking, and invariably over conversation, it turned out to, what are you doing and what are you doing? And when I got to understand what she does, she just told me that she had just graduated out of one of India's premier law schools, and she'd just been recruited by one of India's top wealth management firms to be a trust lawyer. Wow, I told her, that's exciting. You must be really excited. I mean, wow, that's fantastic. Your first job in a great company, doing what you're educated to do. And I was a little taken back when she said, yeah, somewhat. I said, what's wrong? You don't seem very excited. I said, yes, I am not. Actually, and now I realize that I don't want to be a lawyer. I actually want to be a psychologist. How many of us are going to end up our lives this way? For her, she discovered it when she's in her early 20s. But how many people are out there doing jobs that they wish they had not started? How many of us end up down the road too late for us to turn back? There's no chance of building a personal brand if you're doing something that you don't enjoy doing. And if you have to enjoy doing something and you have to be the best at it, it's important for us to discover early what we want to do. And that is the second ingredient of building a personal brand, discovery. Gallup talks of a very nice framework of discovery. They say there are 5 steps to discovery. The very first step is understanding what is your yearning. And what's yearning? It's what we secretly desire to be. It's what we role play in our minds all the time. If you search enough, you'll find it. Maybe you're imagining that you're going to be a painter. Maybe you imagine yourself in a courtroom arguing a very exciting trial. Maybe you see yourself teaching a whole bunch of students in a classroom. Maybe you just enjoy being a great parent. Whatever it is, you can find your yearning. And the very first to discover is yearning. And very soon, when you indulge in that yearning, you find that you indulge in rapid learning. It means you will learn that field faster than somebody else. If your passion is music, if your yearning is music, you find that you are learning how to play the piano much faster than the normal person does. And not just that, it seems that your fingers just flow on the keyboard. It seems that there's a logical progression to everything you do. And maybe sometimes you feel, man, I was born to do this. That's the third step of discovery. You'll find a flow. The fourth step is when somebody asks you, hey, how long have you been playing the piano? And you say, well, I just learned it a month back. And say, you must be joking, man. You play it like you're born to play a piano. And you will find glimpses of excellence. You'll find that you can do this so well as though you've been doing it all your life. And the final test of discovery is when you feel a sense of satisfaction. At the end of the task, you got a smile on your face. Your eyes are glazed. You're still in a trance. You're still in dreamland. When you discover yourself, it means you discover 2 things. One is you discover passion, what makes you happy. And 2, you discover How will I use my passion for a purpose? And that is, how will I make somebody else happy? If you want to build a personal brand, you need a propulsion system, and that's your passion. And you need a navigation system, and that's your purpose. And you can't do it until you first discover yourself.